Hey, stoned wrestling fans. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me tell you why. First and foremost, it's free. Hey, more money for that overpriced dispensary weed. Also, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor's also going to distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all that jazz. You can make money from your podcast as well with no minimum listenership. Yo, it's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. But maybe smoke first, because that's always good.
Oh, Sullivan, your bitch ass is gone. Fuck you and your hairy chest. Fuck you and your oversized calves. Fuck you and you look like Butter Toast Man from the fucking Ren and Stimpy show. That's what the fuck you look from Rocco's Modern Life with the big ass upper body and the little legs. Like, man, forget you, dog. You can't. Why don't you go harass some more people on a wrestling forum? You motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm in it. I've resolved to not say stupid things at the beginning of these episodes. I found I like don't say anything for the first 8 seconds. It's always dumb.
No, it's tradition.
I did it again. I said silent. My damn name. See?
We'll cut that. No problem.
Amazing.
Well,
absolutely amazing. We're here.
We're here again. We're here. The award-winning and critically acclaimed 420 Wrestling Hour. The 420
Six-time critically acclaimed.
6
times. Oh my gosh.
Yes, what's going on, everybody? Are you listening to us right now? Because our viewership declined. Was it because we talked about progressive things? You hate libtards. What's happening? We had 6 listeners, and we're used to at least double that.
So we bring it back.
Least,
But you all who here, you're strong but mighty, and I want to thank you for sticking with us through these times. That was just one off. It went off. We had Super Bowl weekend. Patrick Mahomes just got the deep conditioning beat out of his curls by Tom Brady, and he's having a whole bad time. So we all gonna relax, shake that off, and we back to watch some wrestling. That's what we back to do.
We're going to smoke our own Super Bowls here on the 420 Wrestling Hour. We're going to talk about, another kind of scripted sports entertainment. Not the National Football League, but WWE and AEW and New Japan this week, too.
Yeah, baby.
Lots to talk about.
I can't fit no more wrestling into my schedule.
Oh, my God. That's something to talk about as well. There's so much to watch, and there's so much to talk about, and that's what we're doing today. It's high-minded pro wrestling conversation. I am Over Easy Kyle Kush, a.k.a. Kush Ita, which I love to say.
This is
tonight,
go ahead. Bad coming bow back in your mouth. That's where I'm at. That's what I do. I'll be coming to mouths. And there's the Impact Driver, who ain't be making much of an impact this week, because Impact really ain't do nothing this week. I ain't gonna lie.
Should we just give you 5 seconds instead of a minute?
5 seconds. There was a show. That was it. That was the impact. That was your impact mention. There was a show.
Oh, God.
There was a show.
Good to know.
I am the illustrious Arium, aka the Canarium.
Yes. What are you guys getting high on tonight besides some great wrestling?
Gelato.
Ooh,
nice.
Gelato. Well,
is that flower? Are you smoking a pen? What do you got?
It's a pen today.
Nice.
A pen.
Well, cart life.
Nice.
Cart life.
Nice hybrid.
How about you, JB Bird?
Well, for myself, I am, since I was having a very bad time losing $100 on the Super Bowl, I'm having about a gummy and a half of watermelon Skittles. Yes. And now I finally worked my way through all the Pineapple Express into Skywalker OG.
Okay, now we're on to something else. Your dude came back.
Yes, he's back.
Thank God.
Get mine to come back, please.
Come back. If you're out there.
He won't answer my messages.
Oh,
really?
I don't know where he is. Yeah. It's,
you could go to the store.
Did they get him?
Yeah, that's really expensive.
It is very expensive.
I know you know that.
I shouldn't talk. I have a discount, so.
Yeah,
Like, it costs us $5 to even have this conversation about going to the dispensary.
It's true. The tax on this conversation is outlandish.
It's nothing like our time in Colorado.
No, but no, it's not. And people talk about that all the time at Illinois marijuana dispensaries. Take my word for it. Well, this is nothing like Colorado. Las Vegas. Why are these taxes? Well, you're here and you're going to buy it, aren't you? But today, I'm smoking. This is some good shit. This is from Rhythm, which has become my favorite flower cultivator, and this is called the Brownie Scout. So I'm very excited to try it.
Ooh, I love the name of it.
Right? Yeah. They say it's an indica dominant strain offering a spicy sweet profile and the feeling of blissful relaxation, which is exactly what I need to get into this high-minded wrestling convo.
Now, you guys, I forgot to tell you this, but I wanted to give you a quick little rundown of news things.
Oh!
So I'm going to just throw them at you real quick.
The Canaries are flying.
Seconds.
The Canaries are flying.
We're calling the dealer.
We're
calling the dealer. We're going to get some news, some rumors from the Canarium.
Oh, man, I'm in. I've never been
this weekend.
What's happening in non-kayfabe?
Becky Lynch accidentally teased her Royal Rumble return on her IG story and apologized right after.
Whoopsie!
She put the curtain in her IG story, which I don't know why you would do.
She knew what she was doing.
She knew what she was doing, and you got the intrigue. We got the HBIC Mia Yim tested positive for COVID this past weekend. Hopefully, she's doing better.
Hang in there.
But that may explain why we did not see Mia Yim and Keith Lee.
Right.
Mystery solved.
Or on TV.
Maybe the mystery solved.
Keith Lee hasn't been on TV for weeks. What's going on?
True. Very true. Fair point. And JB, you made some fair points. I've been thinking about that all week. I got really good points last week.
Nipples.
For the people that listen.
They better have some shit planned for Keith Lee when he comes back.
Real talk. And Cesaro's WWE contract is set to expire after WrestleMania 37. Maybe the reason why he's getting a little bit of a push. Who knows? Just
is that true?
Keep him a little happy.
I thought I read that he re-signed or something, but maybe I read exactly what you said. I'm not going to question what the illustrious Arium has pulled up here.
Do you have canaries? If you ain't got canaries, then shut up.
I have 0 canaries. I have -1 canaries. So.
And the thing to finish up this week is Dylan Miley, a.k.a. Lawrence Sullivan, was quietly released
Dylan
WWE last month.
My name's
As
Dylan.
we go on, we remember. Oh, Sullivan, your bitch ass is gone. Fuck you and your hairy chest. Fuck you and your oversized calves. Fuck you and you look like Buttered Toast Man from the fucking Ren and Stimpy show. That's what the fuck you look from Rocco's Modern Life with the big ass upper body and the little legs. Like, man, forget you, dog. You can't. Why don't you go harass some more people on a wrestling forum? You motherfucker.
Humpty Dumpty.
Sidekick to Homelander.
Wall.
What can he do now?
He can be a proud boy like he actually
Likewise.
is. What the fuck what he been doing? He can do the next round of storming the fucking Capitol. Like, that's what he can fucking do.
Right. I think you're right.
He give a fuck. Now he can finally be as racist and as sexist as he actually
Nancy
is without having to hold that shit back.
I'm gonna have you, and I'm gonna give you the freak accident.
Oh, God.
Chuck Schumer. Trust me that I'm shirtless right now.
He is. He's always shirtless, and he's still hairy, and it's like a shirt.
No more nursery rhymes for us.
No, it's good.
There was hope there.
Oh my God, they let him go like a quiet fart. Like, that was. they
you know what the best thing about this is? I didn't like him before I found out he was a bigot. So it's like the best of both worlds. Just get him out of here.
Yeah, I was kind of a fan when he first showed up in NXT. I was like, this guy's huge. This guy's he's a really scary dude. Like, I thought there was hope there, but then
you know why I didn't like it over easy?
Why?
They did that thing that WWE does where they get the cameras way down low for someone who's not tall at all. And I was like, this dude's not huge.
He's not that
if
big.
You put him in the ring with Braun Strowman, he's gonna look so small.
You are right about that.
That's why they were gonna keep him on different shows. Yeah, that was gonna be a mess.
He's like a little taller than Otis.
Lord.
I feel like we shouldn't talk about Dylan anymore. It made me laugh when you introduced him as Dylan. Well, he's a piece of shit. I'm glad.
I mean, he's more likely to harass us because we're online now. So other time.
Goodbye, Lars. All right.
Suck it. All right, he's gone.
Anything else? Anything else for the dealer here? From the dealer here, Canarian.
That's all we got, brother.
All
that's
right.
all we got this week.
That's it in non-kayfabe. Let's get into the kayfabe shit. What do you say?
Yeah. Let's get raw. I like getting raw. But safely.
So, Raw's a show. It's on Monday nights. It's 3 hours long.
Yep.
I think I said on our last episode, listened by 6 people, by the way, that... So,
or one person 6 times. We don't know.
It may have been. So 3 of them were us. So 3 people. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Last week, you may remember, I said I don't think I was going to watch Raw anymore, but I did. And it was much like I thought it was going to be.
I was expecting a text over Easy. I was kind of sad that I didn't hear about your Raw progress this Monday.
Yeah, I think I think maybe there were a few times where I at least laughed out loud that I was like, okay, it was salvaged. There were some things worth talking about, right?
Yeah, things happened. There just weren't a lot of good things, and the things that happened didn't make a lot of sense.
Let's talk about this Bobby Lashley Riddle thing.
Oh, okay. Well, God bless. Yeah. That.
Oh no, or where were we going to go to? My bad.
No, okay. I mean, the Bobby Lashley Riddle thing makes a lot of sense to me. Bobby's a big star. Riddle is not such a big star. Big star beats not such a big star. The thing that didn't make a whole lot of sense to me was what was going on with Drew and Sheamus. Are we doing Drew and Sheamus at WrestleMania or Fastlane or some bullshit like that?
That would eliminate.
I think Fastlane.
Fastlane, or what is it? The Elimination Chamber, maybe, or something like that.
Okay, all right. Now, I know they've been teasing the Sheamus turn. Yeah. Okay, and so it's not like it's unexpected, but it is fucking random. Right. For no obvious reason, just out of pretty much nowhere, Sheamus kicks him in the face, and off we go to the races. I don't know why. I don't know why they pulled the trigger now. They didn't give us a reason that they pulled the trigger now, and I guess we're just off to the races on that. Yeah. But
I don't know that it's random as much as it is just not good. I think they've been sowing the seeds of it for a while. The drama with Sheamus and Drew, and then the drama with Drew and Keith Lee, and Sheamus being in the middle of that. And just kind of Sheamus being interested still in being around a title picture. And then Sheamus getting a tiny bit of a push to where he looks like he could win the title again. He won't. Spoiler alert. And then, so I don't know that it doesn't make sense. It's just not interesting.
But, okay, then, for this part of the beat of the story, why did Sheamus turn this week?
Good question.
I don't know. That's a good question. But why not this week?
Because that's what makes it random.
Because they write the show by the seat of their pants, probably.
That's what makes it. Yeah, I mean, that's what it feels like. It feels like,
maybe he wants the title. Why? Maybe he's tired of waiting around.
Well, that's the reason, and that makes sense. Sure, he wants the title, but he's had the title all along. Drew McIntyre, and
he wanted the title the week before. And he'll want the title next week.
Everybody wants the title.
Tell me a story to make the reason it happened now make sense. That's just, it just felt now. Just, we're going to do it now. Okay.
No, that's fair. I think it not making sense timing wise is why it's not interesting.
Yeah.
Because they didn't do it fully.
No.
But I don't know. I think it's good for a pay-per-view right after the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess that's what they're doing it for, but then now it just seems, now I feel randomized again.
I take that back. Not good for the pay-per-view right after the Royal Rumble, but par for the course for what we get
after
the Royal Rumble.
Adequate.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Drew, at this point, needs something a little bit more big deal going into Mania.
Yeah.
I want a juicy story for Drew.
And I think that was the juicy story. They just didn't tell it. They just started it.
That's what I'm saying. They're not really telling. I mean, they're I guess they're leaving it up to us to fill in the blanks.
They've characterized the characters. You have the friend who has the title. You have the friend who wants the title, and they fight. No. What's the story? What are the interactions? Where's the bumping up? Where's the moment where the jealousy gets in the way and they go too far and they've almost like twist and turn me like you do with the Adam Hangman Page stories? Like, pull at my heartstrings for a bit, then pull the trigger. Don't just like, and go.
I'm okay with Sheamus being the juicy story. It's just not juicy right now. It's just like, I mean, I get...
Well, they're teasing a lot, though, too, you know? They also teased the Edge Drew thing.
Well, that's the thing. They're teasing everything. But I think of the 3 shows, there was one interaction that seemed like it was the
right way to go.
The right way to go, at least in my opinion. At
this wrestling fan, I don't know to the moneymakers, but
I don't know. But this thing with Drew and Sheamus. Also, where's Keith Lee? He's part of the story.
Well, he's hanging out.
He's one of the friends. This was like a love triangle thing.
He's not available from home, I guess.
So maybe Drew loses to Sheamus at Fastlane or whatever the pay-per-view is coming up, and then maybe Drew wrestles Keith Lee at WrestleMania.
I don't know.
I see. I got Keith Lee has Battle Royal written all over him, my guy.
Oh no, I don't.
It's not right, but it's all over.
His last Raw match was for the WWE title. There's a reason. If he had Battle Royal written over him, he would be jobbing.
I know. It's a shame. I mean, like, I didn't say loser, but he might win the damn thing. But like, I feel like that's where he's gonna be. There's just not time to get him in a program. No. Like, it's gonna be a shame. But I just feel in my spirit.
We got 3 pay-per-views before that.
Yeah, I thought just 2. I thought just the one actually. Elimination Chamber.
2.
Yeah.
So I guess he'll find his way into Elimination Chamber.
We should have 2 because it's in April.
Okay.
Oh, we haven't had a February yet.
Okay, yeah, you're right. All right, so get
Stoner podcast.
Start now. I fear for them, like, giving him an opening kickoff show. Like, damn, I don't want it. But you know who ain't gonna be on the kickoff show? Your man Matt Riddle, though.
Yes, man. This was awesome. This was one of those things where, you know, we were talking about last week how I really like hot potato. I was like, this is one of those things where I would be like, yes, like Bobby Lashley hasn't had many defenses, but put the belt on Riddle. Like, and I know I listened back last week, listening to JV just talk about how I love to put the belt on superstars coming up too quickly. Absolutely, fuck yeah, I will not back away from that comment. Put the belt on Riddle and start a rivalry, man. This is the thing that I don't like about today's product. There aren't any genuine rivalries. And maybe the reason why we don't like KO and Roman is because we're not accustomed to them. But we used to have The Rock and Stone Cold just trading that belt back and forth, and we were popping every week. There's nobody who feels like they could take the belt from someone each week or, like, you know, every month like it used to be. Am I wrong in that?
I think as far as like being as specific as belt swapping, you may have a point. I think there's some good, I mean, maybe not good, but definitely blood feuds that have gone on for years. But whether or not they're trading titles, I don't know.
I'm trying to think of some. Who would you say is one?
Like a long-term, well-built feud.
Well, again, I didn't say good. I mean,
or just established. Just established.
You got like
Sammy and KO used to be. Like, they could pick that feud up at any time. Edge and
yes,
I feel like Orton and Wyatt is a thing. Maybe.
Maybe.
Let's see, Kofi and the Usos when they're back. That's always the thing.
Yeah, tag team wise. Yeah.
Now,
and that one actually always has belts included, which is nice.
Because they don't really do tag team wrestling without the belts being on the line, I guess.
Yeah,
true.
I would say, like, for the thing about Riddle and Bobby Lashley, like, I feel like this is a perfect time. I'm against them putting the world title on a new guy. This is what the mid-card titles is for. And Bobby Lashley's had a fantastic over 100-day reign. Like, it is the perfect time for him to start feuding with people who might take the belt off of him. He didn't just get it.
Yes, JB.
He wanted, like,
I completely agree.
Yeah. Like, he wanted, like, over 3 months ago. After 3 months of a mid-card, anything's game, baby. Like, I like my world titles to have a little more stability, but that mid-card title, every 100 days or so, can make a move and jump back and do weird stuff with Leo Rush. Like, that's what they're for.
This is the reason why I understand you you say it's like it's probably not time for Bianca to take the belt off Sasha.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down with it, even though. But this is why I think that there needs to be a mid-card women's title.
You're right.
At least one.
You're 100% right.
There's just so much
We're
talent.
at that point.
Yeah.
Where does Carmella fit in? Why is Naomi not in a program?
You know, like,
You're
yeah,
100% right.
You're 100% right about that. Like, no arguments. They need something to do. They need reasons to fight. They need something to have with pride that isn't just the world title. And we have enough talented women to do that with.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't mean to jump to SmackDown, but Carmella just standing in the middle of the altercation between Sasha and Bianca Belair after Reginald the Sommelier had gotten booted from the ring, and she was just kind of awkwardly standing there taking it in. I'm like, this isn't your moment, you know? Why are you in the ring right now? And I think she felt that too. She's like, I guess I'll take the rub, but it's not really my story. She wasn't even mad or like angry, like she was gonna beat him up. She was like, well, she's just kind of shrugging.
Nobody told you to talk.
Yeah, Carmella, you need to have that mid card belt. Like that's what's up.
Yes.
Queen of the Ring needs to happen, and they need to. That should be the belt that crowns it.
That's nice. Like that's.
Oh my gosh! Yes, Queen of the Ring.
But like that's what I love about AEW's extended universe. Like you can fight over the NWA belt. You can fight over the AAA world title if you're Kenny Omega. You can bring over the Impact Championships. You can have the Diamond Ring that I forgot was a thing that MJF won. It isn't just his ring. Like you can have stuff like that all over that maybe like from anywhere. And it keeps.
I feel like that only works though if those titles change on the program.
Sure.
Which we have not seen.
Sure. I see your point in that. I'll counter that with Ann is better than that. Like if you don't have to do much, but maybe if you do it maybe once or twice, you could go a long way with it.
Just once.
Yeah.
I'm down with just once.
Like I could be down with that. Like I don't think AEW's even done it other than Cody winning the NWA on All In. So just the specter of that in the air goes a long way.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
But yeah, have stuff. Like I love the idea behind Ric Flair's big gold belt. I bought this belt. It's $50,000. If you beat me, I'll let you have it.
Right.
That's
a reason enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like fucking reason. I want that $50,000 belt. I want to walk around with it. It looks fucking cold as shit. If I beat you, I get to keep it. All right, game on. Yeah, I'll call you champ as long as if I beat you, I get to keep it. Like that's all you need. Shit worth fighting over. It's not a hat. A lot of feuds are started over hats.
Yeah.
An embarrassing amount.
I'll tell you this. I was watching that Miz TV segment, and I was like, man, this is just bad.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is just horrible. And then Damian Priest came out.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, okay, a little better.
I'm excited about Damian. Like
I feel like Damian Priest was the shit. Like he was like the biggest bright spot of Monday Night Raw. Mm-hmm. He was almost a consistent presence on the show, backstage, in the ring, looking badass. Like his in-ring style is even though I'm used to seeing him in NXT, it's almost refreshing to see on Monday Night Raw. Maybe he's doing moves that I didn't see him do all the time on Wednesday nights. I don't know.
I think he's gonna fit really in. Like those are all the gummies talking right there. I think he's gonna fit in
really in.
He's definitely gonna fit well really
in.
Yeah, he looks cool as hell. We've been high on this guy for a while.
Yes, as long as he's not in the Battle Royal at WrestleMania.
Well, someone's got to be in there.
No, I mean, I think you're looking at you're looking at a Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus Miz and Morrison, aren't we?
That's pretty good. Like I like that actually.
Because that dude's training at the PC. Your Canaries didn't pick that up, did they? Canarium.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean that was said on commentary, so
right. God damn it.
So yeah, actually that's great. Then, like, I love the idea of like aligning him like very hard with the Hispanic community. Like that's cool.
Absolutely.
Like the first thing he does on WWE TV is speak Spanish. Like good shit.
Yes,
good shit.
I liked that.
Very good shit. I am worried in one way about him that there isn't a long-term plan.
Well,
like,
you can say that for a lot of people.
But like, I know intimately that there's not a long-term plan because he was supposed to be on SmackDown as Kevin Owens' friend.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want anybody from NXT called up unless they have a 3-month plan for them. Seriously. Like, and I want it either culminating with a belt or at least a shot at a belt on a high level. Like, Damian Priest is one of those guys that I actually think would be great, like putting a belt on really quick. It worked a little better if he was heel, but like I think that's someone you could strap a rocket to on like really quickly. Maybe not for a long time, but for a quick good time.
Yeah, I agree. It's one way to do it.
I would like that. I don't know right now who he takes it off of.
Yeah, that's the thing. It would work a lot better to do that with the heel. I like moves like that on a Karrion Kross type a little better. And I can't think of who he would do that with right now. But this Bad Bunny thing is something you can't do with everybody, so he's much better served here.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even mad about this Bad Bunny dude. I've never heard of him, and I consider myself a pretty big music fan. I pay for Spotify, but you know,
I pay for
that's
Spotify.
No, and I've got you know,
Netflix used to be DVDs.
I recognize the star power. This is the number one streaming dude.
Mm-hmm.
His music, insane, and I think he's a likable guy on camera. So let's go, Damian Priest. He's my only hope for Monday Night Raw at this point. What else happened on the show? Edge was there, right?
Edge and Randy got, teased again. I really don't care about it anymore.
I think that was their blow-off match.
That was their last match. I believe it.
But how many times have we said that?
I don't know if they've said it before.
I don't think they've really said that before.
They said it.
I thought the one. Well, I guess that's true. He got injured and then he hasn't been back.
Yes.
Right.
The last
and
one.
they can't have him going into WrestleMania off of losing to his last big rival. He has to get that win in some fashion.
100%.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I did not even think about that.
Yeah.
Good stuff, y'all.
Yeah. So it was a fine match. It was fine.
Yeah. Like,
I don't know.
Alexa Bliss comes in, drools some blood, and that's the distraction.
Magic.
Big change of gears on the dominant gimmick, though, right?
Say what again?
Big change of gears on the dominant gimmick.
Wait, what?
Like
on where I don't.
Nikki Cross.
I mean,
Nikki Cross got in a lot of offense.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wait, I thought you said Dominic.
I thought you said Dominic too. I was like, Dominic? I mean,
Mysterio?
the cheating.
Oh.
He's cheating on SmackDown now, but that's not a Raw thing.
No, I don't even want to bring that up when we get to SmackDown.
Our apologies for bringing that up.
I have a lot to say about King Corbin, but let's wait.
I have a video essay on King Corbin, the brilliance thereof. And there with all our viewers. Oh God! Come back! No! I didn't mean it. No.
We have weed.
You guys are gonna stop saying viewers for a podcast.
Come back. We'll pass it to you.
Nikki Cross getting in a lot of offense. I guess, yeah.
Yes.
Did she?
I guess that's just for me. That was just to set up the turn. Yeah.
Yeah, but in the way that she's been like whooping Asuka's ass.
Yeah. No, I get it. For me, it was like the childish Bray Wyatt to the Fiend Bray Wyatt. But you make a point. They did let Nikki do some stuff that they didn't let even Asuka do.
Maybe it's just I'm just salty. Never
You're
mind.
salty over Asuka getting that ass beat.
Yeah, and they got her in this thing with Charlotte and Lacey and Ric Flair. Just like, get her out of this. Why is she involved in this?
She's the Empress of Tomorrow.
She doesn't need to be.
The Queens of next week.
This is what happens. They put titles on Asuka. I'm gonna get on myself.
Do it.
They put titles on Asuka, and they have nothing to do with her. And they just they throw her out there with some other tag team while she's holding the belt. They have no quality programs ever for her, and I don't know why they don't do it. They built her up so well. She could be putting over new stars. She could be fighting Bianca. I would love to see Bianca.
What do you
get
mean?
the belt
She's putting over new stars. Lana.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
My point exactly.
She's putting over new stars.
That's a new star. She's got a future.
Oh my gosh.
Naomi.
She's gonna put
Naomi needs
over
to.
Carlito.
Naomi needs to. She's going to put Carlito over. Naomi needs to be in the Hurt Business. What are we doing?
You're so right.
Who is she? Is she teaming? She teaming with Lana now? She needs to beat the shit out of Lana. We need to see her talking to MVP backstage. We don't really hear what she's saying, what he's saying, but he's just basically saying like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, step up," you know. And then Lana does something silly or something, and then Naomi fucking snaps. She goes off.
I'm ready.
She beats the ever loving shit out of fucking Lana, and then dun, 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 the music hits and like she rips it off. She's got gold on or something like that. MVP comes out, just a fist pound. I'm just fucking flowing now. But I need this. What is Naomi doing?
Love it.
She's so good.
Oh, Reezy, I'm with it. Please
Let's
give it
go.
to me.
Well, shall we go to NXT on that note?
Yeah, is that it on Raw? We got that's it. Yeah,
That's
we
it on
got
Raw.
Edge was on the show and he's teasing the thing with Drew McIntyre. He's teasing the thing with everybody. He's
making a toy. Yeah,
and this is exactly what I want to talk about. The Edge versus Balor tease was the most exciting one for me this week.
Really,
I was like, when he was like, "That's a belt that I haven't had," I was like, "Okay," immediate intrigue. And then I was like, "Have we had an NXT Championship title match on WrestleMania?"
We have not.
Yeah,
have we?
We have?
I don't think so.
Have we not?
We had a women's title match.
I don't believe that we have.
We had the women's title match.
Yeah, but I don't think we've had like an NXT.
Maybe you're right because they've always been on like a Mania weekend takeover.
We had them at Survivor Series.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Adam Cole
And
took on.
for that,
Pete
I
Dunne.
was like, man, I would love to see Edge versus Balor.
I'd love to see the match, but it's not.
I think they'd be two good workers too.
The story is
What's the
story?
story?
Is the belt that Edge never lost.
That's where I lost it. He had to go. It was kind of like Skywalker for me. He kind of had to go against his own most impassioned plea in that moment. Like I love it. I did enjoy it. Like I want to see. I'd love to see that. I would kind of love to see because that would be a big thing, a big match, and it'd be really unexpected. And it would be kind of cool to see Edge with the NXT title on NXT. Like that would kind of be really exciting. But I did just
He's got a long contract.
The one thing I remember him saying was, "I'm gonna win back the belt that I never lost."
Yeah,
like that was the one takeaway from his promo on Raw. And I was like, "Oh, but this isn't the belt you never lost." Well, yeah, but any championship, whatever.
I haven't had this one. I mean, NXT wasn't even a thing when I was here, but
which is a fine goal. But it isn't what he said 2 nights ago.
No, it'd be a sweet match though. I even popped for the Carry On Cross thing at the end too.
I kind of like that. I kind of want him on NXT. Like
yeah, but Carry On Cross. I mean, he's going up soon. I guess he's gonna win the NXT championship. But are we talking about NXT?
I think he's about to.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I think he's about to win the Cruiserweight championship.
I think he is.
Am I wrong?
I think you're right about that.
When he came back from his injury, he looked skinnier. Did he not look like he lost weight?
Hey,
he's 205 now.
He's
204.
204. Yeah, he must have got there.
When I saw Scarlett sitting up there, I was like,
"Well,
you're a goddamn."
No, I mean no, because he cut a promo. Oh God, what's the Cruiserweight champion's name?
Santos
Escobar.
So fucking
cut a
cool.
promo. Like 2 or 3 weeks ago, where he was talking about all of the champions in WWE and how he is slept on. Obviously, he is because I couldn't remember his name in that instance. But he talked about every champion just for a sec, but then he kept dropping references to Karrion Kross, and I was like, "What? Do you have a death wish? What is happening?" And then she left a tarot card the next week in the locker room, and he was like, "Oh fuck!" And then last week, there's Scarlett fucking with Escobar. What are we doing here?
I'm just saying, if you got to get some people away from that title picture,
I like that.
Way to do
I like that. Like, and Escobar looks so fucking cool when Kerry came out to him.
He
is.
Like Escobar is Latinx Hurt Business, the Phantasma.
Bro.
Like they are
the
absolute fucking greatest, and like they are for the Latinx community the way the Hurt Business is for the Black community, and I want them to enjoy them as much as I'm enjoying the Hurt Business because they're fucking awesome. Like,
Bro,
I'm finally.
Santos wasn't afraid of Carry On at all.
not at all.
Oh,
Like
no.
the way
I
he was staring him down. I wish I
Smirked.
spoke Spanish. I was like, yo.
Yes.
Caliente, it was.
And WWE's working on its diversity right now. I just want to throw that out there, man. They're really killing it with these factions, with the way they're pushing certain superstars. We got a lot of black champions right now.
A lot of them.
It's really
They did
nice.
their Black History post on Instagram. I'm like, yep. That's a lot of them.
Uh-huh.
I mean, not it was lost on me that they had Hulk Hogan talking before, two black wrestlers come out. But we'll let that one go. Not far. But
What you gonna do, brother?
not have him on to talk about that bullshit ass match. I know that's SmackDown. But fuck, man. Like, really though? You got Hulk Hogan leading into two black wrestlers.
Best thing I've ever heard over here. He said, "What you gonna do, bro?"
I mean, it was bad. I'm glad you said that piece about Escobar, because for the longest time I was watching NXT on Hulu and they were cutting all of the cruiserweight shit out. And I finally got wise and I'm watching it on a different source now. And I see the whole program and they're awesome.
Yeah, they're really, really cool.
So I'm down for that match. I don't know why. It seems random, but it's a good story, so I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They're building it slowly, week by week. Why don't they do this more often? With like Drew McIntyre and Sheamus.
Instead of just saying, tease, go.
I think that's a difference in who's running the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had some, but this week was a lot of good just tag team wrestling,
Yeah, it was a good wrestling show.
Like it was hard to like pinpoint a lot of the stories per se, because it was just like, ooh, that was a good match. That was a good match. Raquel versus Casey and I can't remember the other girl's name.
Caden Carter.
Caden, yeah.
Yeah, we were hoping we'd see that match.
Raquel and Dakota.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I knew that they were going to lose to them, unfortunately, but it's nice to see them kind of like really working on some tag teams.
Yeah. When I saw the meeting, I thought it would be a good finals match, but in the semifinals, it was everything I wanted it to be. Like,
for sure.
Casey needs to work on that finisher. Like, it is. She's just jumping and landing.
That's what I was saying last week.
It is impressive, but I don't.
Yes.
She is just landing on people. Like,
yes, exactly. Are you hurting you or hurting her?
Mostly, she just jumped up, twisted as many times as she could, and fell on Raquel's head.
Yes, but you know what? Wade Barrett is selling it.
Yes. What is that? Is the most incredible move? I don't know what it is. 720, 835 and a half.
Maybe more.
I forgot to talk to you guys about this before the show, but the Tian Sha video.
Oh.
That was fucking cool.
We're getting a little history lesson.
Oh yeah, the 1,000 years old.
I thought
I don't have
my stoned ass, and this is the 420 wrestling hour. When I was watching this show, I was watching it live, but I was streaming it from some source from the UK. So the commercials were very strange, and I thought that was a commercial because it had come back from a commercial and that was what we came back to. So I was just like kind of half listening. I'm like, what the fuck is this commercial? And then cut right into the thing and she's like, what, an 1,000-year-old woman? I was like, wait a minute, I got to rewind that. I did not even know what was going on. But then I was glad I did because I'm intrigued by this.
Yeah, me too.
I'm into it.
I can't wait. Now I'm in. I really want to see where it goes next.
Hell yeah.
Same. I thought Xia Li was the build-up, but she was the pre-build-up.
Mm-hmm.
I still think our dude Bowen needs to lose the shades. It's a little much. As they're looking at, like, after we watch the whole thing, I'm like, man, he's wearing shades.
He looks like an agent from the Matrix.
Exactly. I'm like, I don't know if that's the vibe you're going for, but anyway. Hey, Austin Theory, big win over Leon Ruff. New theme music. I know I didn't say I was going to talk about it, but it just came to my head.
Oh no, I don't care about that.
Austin Theory, a new theme song, the physique, amazing.
He looks great. He looks amazing.
This guy's going to be the biggest star. And in a couple of years from now, you guys are going to be like, oh, over easy. The Kush Ida. He knew about Austin Theory. And we slept. Z's coming out on this guy.
Sleep.
Bro, he's got to find a personality first.
He's got one. We're finding it. He's a lovable goof. He's gonna be a babyface.
Gargano's helping him out a lot. He's helping him out.
Yep, he's gonna give him the rub, and he's gonna keep belittling him for and then we're gonna start thinking of Austin Theory as a puppy dog, and then finally Johnny Gargano's gonna turn on him, and we're all gonna feel bad for Austin, and then Austin's going to get his big win back on Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
And he's going to go up to the main roster, and he's going to be that Intercontinental Championship. He's going to beat Big E. You heard
He's going to tag with Alex Riley because that worked when they did this with The Miz. So,
Alex Riley, no!
Get ready to feel my rage!
He's not going to beat Big E. He's a ways out from that, but he's the future.
I think Karrion Kross is going to be Big E.
You might be right about that, dude.
Like he's one of those. He did it to Keith Lee. I mean, he's kind of good at that, like kill your heroes.
Man,
you think Karrion Kross will be up on the main roster within the year?
Yeah, and I think Big E's got a post WrestleMania run in him. I think
I see Karrion Kross on NXT for a little longer.
I don't know, man. I think they really like
he's
him.
He's got to get the title back and then hold it, right?
I don't think he does.
I think he needs to get it back.
No,
he already had it.
I think he at this point, and I think it would be crazy. I think he loses to Finn Balor in a big match at WrestleMania weekend, and then debuts up on the roster.
So who takes it off Balor?
I don't know. I think that story is still yet to be told. But like,
I think it's Karrion.
I mean, it could be Karrion, but like, if he was staying, but I think they want him on the main roster. Like, I really think they do.
Unless then I think they should just do it. He should just be like, you know what? I don't have anything to fight for. I already won this title. You all suck. I beat everybody. I'm out.
Wait, was he even in the Royal Rumble this year?
No.
There's no way Vince wants him yet.
This guy's a killer.
Vince doesn't do. I hear that, and I know that. We all know that. But Vince likes to play with his toys.
I'll put 5 on it. Karrion Kross, WrestleMania, Raw after WrestleMania.
Raw after WrestleMania, I could buy.
I put 5 on that.
It might be before that shit.
I think that would be a bad idea. I think that would actually be a bad idea. I think he's a great surprise Raw after WrestleMania. I think Finn beating him would be surprising. And it'd be really
needs the Demon to do it.
No. I don't even think he'll do the Demon anymore. But I think it would just kind of push him into like, it would push this run into great status.
Yeah, I like that. You're right about that.
Instead of like, there's the old run he had that was the great, and this is just the run he's using to get. No, this would be a great run in itself. Like he's really turning motherfuckers back, and then whoever beats him that they actually want to keep in NXT, that's going to be a big star. I think they might just want to get Karrion up there.
Guess we'll see.
We will.
You guys weren't surprised. We were talking about in the pre-show. You guys weren't surprised to see Ciampa and Thatcher beat Roderick and Adam Cole, and I was pretty surprised about that.
Yeah.
This tag team, they're making them like a tag team, unless they're just gonna lose to Grizzled Young Veterans.
That's how the Dusty Cup started with hodgepodge tag teams that were main event dudes being thrown together. Undisputed Era's had their shake with this thing, so I just figured this was the right way to go.
I think the teasing of them winning it with Adam and Roderick was a nice red herring, just to give it some maybe. But yeah, I mean, like they could have gone their way, but just WWE loves ragtags as Over Easy calls them.
Yep.
They just love that shit. So why not? I'm never surprised when one of them goes all the way, because that seems to be more often than not who wins the Dusty Cup.
I hope it's Grizzled Young Veterans versus MSK.
Me too.
That would be dope.
That would be dope too.
Well,
I don't know what the brackets look like,
Yeah, why did we get the standoff between Grizzled Young Veterans and Thatcher and Ciampa?
They're probably gonna go at it next week, I bet.
So that's probably what the bracket is.
Yeah, but Ciampa was facing off against Grizzled Young Veterans.
I'm about to look up the bracket right now.
Yeah, let's bracket this up. You gotta find this shit out.
Get on it, Canarium.
I got you. So we got MSK is not on the same side as Grizzled Young Veterans.
So who they?
We got they're on the same side as who's still in this? Is Maverick and Dane still in this shit? Or they beat them already?
I think they're still in it.
I think MSK beat them already. Imperium, did they beat Lucha?
No, Lucha beat them.
Okay, so yeah. So they're on the side of Lucha, Legado, MSK, and then you have Grizzled Young Veterans and Tommaso Ciampa and Thatcher on one side.
So yeah, they're wrestling next week.
I think so.
They fucking brawled out to end the show. That's interesting. I don't know who's going to win that because they're really pushing Grizzled Young. I'll be interested to see.
Yeah, it is. I'd like to see that bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait for it. So what else happened on NXT?
Over Easy's semi lookalike, Kurt Stallion.
Oh my god, is this my doppelganger now, Kurt Stallion?
It might be.
Yeah, I guess
it's a little bit.
Yeah, I can see it a little bit. I am from Texas.
You just out there.
Yeah, no. What is going on with this guy? Who is this dude? Why is he getting so much time? And I feel like they're making him out to be some like baby face dude, but he's coming off like a douchebag to me. I can't tell.
It kind of is. Like, I think they just have future plans for him, and they're using this Escobar carrying story to get him a little bit of rub.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm not. God bless him though. Like, we'll see what he got. He wrestled a decent match with Escobar. I don't want to shit on him.
True that.
He did his damn thing.
Not shitting on him. I just wondered. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
I say the Vengeance card is shaping up, and I like the name of the program, NXT Vengeance.
Is that the Valentine's Day show?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's shaping up real nice. Finn Balor, Pete Dunne, that triple threat match between Io, Mercedes, and Tony.
Yes.
Kushida, Johnny Gargano.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Man, yeah. And then the winner of the Dusty Cup, which it's either going to be MSK or Legado del Fantasma versus Timothy Thatcher and Tommaso Ciampa versus or Grizzled Young Veterans.
And it's the finals for the Women's Cup happening at the pay-per-view too.
That's right. Yeah, Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez versus either Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell or Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart.
Bet.
We'll see. This looks like a pretty good card.
I think so.
100.
Wish you could get some fans in there.
Yeah.
Was that it for NXT?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to take a little break after NXT because we were on the Twitter sphere. And we started engaging. See, you got to engage with us, our many listeners, because here's something that happened. You, the person listening to you, Clyde's listening. I don't know if there's a guy named Clyde listening, but like if there is a guy named Clyde listening, he's freaking out right now. But like you yourself could end up on this show. So man, we got a little guest coming in. He sent us a little message.
What?
He sent us a little something. He wanted us to put us on the show. So we're gonna drop a little promo for the show.
420 Wrestling Hour, a promo.
Yeah.
Our first promo.
We got promos on the show.
This is huge.
Yeah,
this is huge news.
So we're gonna go ahead and throw that bad boy on. Let's hear what he sent us.
Let's hand the mic over.
All right, bow in your mouth. This is Crazy Kevin.
Shit.
What up? It's your boy Kevin Crazy coming at you like blue cheese to a chicken wing. Your resident AEW mark at the Smack Draw podcast. I'm here to tell you I'm going to be joining my boys here at the 420 Wrestling Hour, and I couldn't be more excited. Mostly because the crews over there at my show, the Smack Draw podcast, they ain't smoking, or at least they're not keeping up with me. So I'm real excited to speak to some high-minded individuals get lifted and have some conversations about wrestling. I can't wait to come on your show, join the smoke sesh, and give you my opinions, whether you want them or not.
And
Oh, my dick is hard. Oh, my dick is so hard.
wow, that was indeed crazy.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well.
It's good to have another voice on the show.
All right. We're going to get him on as soon as possible. So reach out to us, and it could be you. You could be smoking. You could be talking wrestling. You could be having high-minded conversations with the three sexiest podcasters in the Western Hemisphere. Are we in the Western Hemisphere?
Definitely the most stoned. I don't know about sexiest.
What Western Hemisphere are we in? I don't even know.
I don't even know what hemisphere.
But definitely join our little rotation here. Join the rotation, as we say.
Yeah.
And, if you're a stoned wrestling fan, like Crazy Kevin,
Start
hit
talking
us
all
up.
that stuff. We might have to come on your show and bounce around in there. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But we'll see what's up.
The invite's extended.
Big ups to the Smacked Raw podcast.
Smack Raw. What's up, dudes?
Yeah, baby.
Smacking it raw.
So what's up on AEW Wednesday nights?
Well,
Yo,
Is AEW human?
nah.
For the first time since the tribute show? Or?
Nope. It ain't. It ain't human. It ain't
No.
human. Everything was great. I mean, look, fuck it. Like, everything can't be perfect. We do a wedding segment every now and then. But, like, the big news is the floodgates are open, baby.
Let's talk about the good shit, exactly.
The good shit. This is, like, look, it's always more good shit than bad shit. Like, we're here. The dreams are possibly coming true.
Like, we have to celebrate this.
New Japan, Impact, AEW are in a fucking working relationship. Champions fighting legends on network TV. We gonna have
NWA, AAA, like the family, the branch extends.
It's here. Yo, brother, we got crossplay. We got WWE 2K Universe mode going on, baby. Like, this shit made me fire up 2K19 again. I swear, on God.
For someone who
go.
doesn't watch New Japan, which may be people that listen to this show, I was like, this seems really cool, but I have no fucking idea. And then I was on Instagram and I saw someone said that AEW had to bring in a 205 live star to end the show to make the show more interesting.
Okay.
And now I can't stop thinking about it.
Boo to that person. That person is 17.
I forgot that Kenta is Hideo Itami.
And he wants you to forget that shit too.
I had a hard time remembering what his name was.
I don't care as much.
Nah, man, you off, brother. You off. Like that.
Fair enough, but I don't watch New Japan.
That's real.
And there are a lot of fans that don't.
No, we had a little hiccup. I lost you if you said something.
Are you there?
I just said there are a lot of fans that maybe don't that watch AEW that also don't watch New Japan.
Well, they about to get baptized. Apparently, New Japan's having a little having a U.S. marketing push. They're going to be on the Roku channel.
Yeah, weekly show in English.
Weekly show. So this is going to be pretty cool for them. And like all these great stars and all these great stories and just literally all these great wrestlers. Like now anything's possible. It's not just about Kenta. They got Kenta because Kenta lives in Orlando. The deal has been struck. Like, anybody could show up. You could have Okada coming over, who is literally the greatest wrestler going possibly ever. This man's insane. You could have Naito over here. You could have Tanahashi over here. You could have all these great legends. You could have a show in Jay White. You could have Jeff Cobb. You can have all these dream matches from all these great wrestlers over in Japan. And we only got Kenta because the pandemic has shut down international travel. Like, one of the best things we're going to get is we're going to get their excursion talent. Like, all those young wrestlers that they send over to learn the ropes, and we get to send some of our young people over there to learn. Like, some of the training that we're going to get is going to massively enhance the in-ring talent, the in-ring product. Like, these guys are the best at singles matches in the world. They do for single matches what AEW does with tag team matches. Like, it's great stuff. And I'm so excited. It sucks that the pandemic is gonna have to be resolved before we can really get the full effect of this shit. But man, Kenny Omega versus Kota Ibushi at the Tokyo Dome is fucking possible, baby. Yo,
I would love to see it. I think that, again, people that don't watch New Japan may be interested in what the storytelling of that will be.
Well, they're about to get access to some of the greatest stories possible. Like these,
I mean, in a like a centrally American product.
Well, here's the thing: is like I can't give to them what they haven't received yet. I can't prove to them what they're gonna get, but I'm just talking about what's possible. The Golden Lovers story is in and of itself a fantastic story that's been going on for decades that they have no access to. So I can't tell them how great it is because they have no access to it. Now they have access to it. That story can continue. That has already been great, and I have every reason to believe that it will continue to be great. Now it's possible for it to be great. Before, that story just had to end, and they had to come up with their own stories. But now, like, all this great history, all this stuff with the Bullet Club going on over in Japan and over here, like, it's not that it's happened yet. It's now that it's possible. These possibilities are truly infinite. Like, it's whatever these bookers can imagine is now possible once we get this pandemic figured out.
Yes.
Like, that's the selling point. Like, if you don't know these people, you're going to get to know them because they're all available to you.
The floodgates were open with that run-in.
Like,
with that go to sleep.
Man. Like,
it was a little bit of a botch, though.
Well, once again, I was too busy screaming.
Yeah, it was. You might want to go look back.
I'm not going to call it a botch.
Not going to do it. He's the inventor of the go to sleep.
It's Kenta.
It's fine. It was bad. I'm not a wrestler, but it may not have been on him. It may have been on Mox, honestly.
That's the number one.
You deserve to go to sleep for that. I'm going to tell Kenta you said that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll take a go to sleep if you go back and look at it and you tell me that's a good move.
He said he'll take one.
You go back and look at it and tell me that it looks good.
Will you take one from us or just from Kenta? Do we have to get Kenta to deliver that go to sleep?
I'll take it from any of y'all. Truly.
Listen.
If you can go back and tell me that it was
listen,
good,
he may not have got all of it, but I think he got enough. that's the
listen to me. I'm JR. Looks like he missed a little bit of that.
Fuck these dudes.
Nah, man.
Let's just say it. If you're a first-time listener of the show, we love shitting on AEW commentary while smoking cannabis.
Hey, listen, JB. You think I'm gonna let you get? You think I'm about to let you get away from this wedding? You got another damn thing.
I'm trying to move quick.
You tried to gloss over it. Real quick. I'm not having it.
Come on, we had a butler. We had everything. We had cake. It was great.
Oh my god, that shit was terrible.
You knew that.
The only thing that
they were going to get messy with the cake, and who knew Orange was going to jump out? The only thing that made this
remotely good for me was that I love Orange Cassidy. He's so over for me. But what happened? This is the thing with wedding segments. They only work if we care about who's in them.
True.
Like Triple H and Stephanie.
True.
Like, that was interesting at the time.
That is true.
Because we liked both. We cared about them. Bobby Lashley and Lana did not work. Because we didn't care. Kip and Penelope Ford. Who?
We don't even hate them sufficiently.
They actually that was their actual wedding.
Wait, was it really?
Well, they got married for real, like a little bit beforehand or a day beforehand or whatever, but there was no ceremony. So that was they were actually married when they filmed it, but that wasn't their ceremony.
Bogus.
Now here, let me call on my hypocrisy
technically.
Real quick. And over easy, because we've been to an indie show before. I wrote this down. I said, wedding segments probably shouldn't happen at all. They definitely probably shouldn't happen for mid-card stories. But then I said, then again, if I was in an indie show, I'd probably eat this shit up. Wrestling is complicated.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's interesting that you bring that up. I think about that a lot when I see stupid ass shit, especially on WWE. And I think about if this was going on at Freelance, would I be popping right now? And 9 times out of 10, I'm like, probably, yeah. So you're right. It's a different experience.
Truly.
I don't know.
That's an astute
Maybe
point.
We'll talk about that more at length at another time.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a deep one.
It's a deep dive.
Sorry, WWE or AEW, WWE got different standards. But no, it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah.
Miro is possibly the worst promo in the business. Like the absolute. I don't know what he does on Twitch. Maybe he's the most charming motherfucker on Twitch, but he is literally the worst promo in the business. And I mean that
So bad.
and I mean that fully remembering who Jade is. Miro is still the worst promo in the business. The audience had to save him by singing "What Is Love, Baby, Don't Hurt Me."
Okay, so I was wondering that. Did they save him?
They saved him. They saved him because that was the funniest thing him playing along with it is what's charming about him. But that was the worst promo you'll ever see.
And we can talk about shit like that because we're actors.
Like, I don't care if I'm not an actor.
He botched it.
It doesn't
he
take
botched that shit.
It doesn't take, as they said in a Tim Allen movie, it does not take a good actor to know a bad one. That was bullshit. And I will say that straight to his chest. And as he beats me to death, I'll be like, it didn't make the wedding segment any less.
I say my comment to Kenta.
I said to Kenta. Last words.
Oh my god!
I'll definitely say to Kenta over Mox.
As we bleed out. Go to sleep.
I'm not saying it to Mox. I will not.
As I lay dying.
It's so exciting. The show was not spectacular Wednesday night,
but you know what? Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa put on a hell of a match.
They did do that.
And I talk a lot of shit about the AEW women's division. But Thunder Rosa is definitely a bright spot and a highlight. And Britt Baker is stepping up this week. She did call herself the face of AEW, which I was like, maybe not yet. But she had a really good match. They're both really good workers. I just think if Britt Baker can like figure out her character,
she's a dentist wrestler. What else?
I mean, like, okay,
she fucks with your teeth. Like
okay, what do you? And in the realm of a match, bell to bell, what do you mean by figure out her character?
No, I don't. I wasn't specifically talking about this match. I'm just saying I think that is going to elevate her to the next.
So
level,
you mean all the promos and stuff, like the bits, like she gets outside of those? Do you want her to do
like her Ding Dong Hello show?
Yeah,
like, that's terrible.
Do you want her to be better at that, or do you want her to do something else and not do that?
I think I want her to be a better heel.
Okay, cool. That's fair. That is fair.
If she's gonna be a heel, I want her to be a better heel. But I don't. Right now, it doesn't really feel like she's not really doing anything. Like she had that talk show. I think Reba's possibly holding her back and distracting.
I don't even know who Reba is. What's going on?
Exactly. Why is she there?
I mean, I think she works.
Sidekick.
I do like her. So, like I said, I do like her as like a kind of cheating heel. You know, since they don't do the babyface thing, she started as a babyface. They've gone shitty heel, and I like that on her. I think it's kind of gonna. She reminded me a little bit of a Jay White in her match. Like she really knows how to be in the right spots, how to accentuate moments to make them look all the more shitty, or make herself look all the more slimy, and I think she just needs the right talent to work with. You know, like there's not a bunch of Thunder Rosas. There's not a bunch of people in AEW that are capable of doing that with her, and she's not the person who makes the match spectacular. And watching Jay White matches, he is not the one who makes the match spectacular, but he's the one that facilitates all of it in a good way. And with someone who can do all those things, I think she facilitates very, very, very well.
That's an excellent point, JB. I guess I will wait till Taya gets there.
And the women's eliminator tournament, I'm looking at some of those Joshi wrestlers. Yes, they're that idol wrestler. Like, I want to see more about her. I'm just interested in her.
I'm excited.
That one she has there's a 30-minute essay on her. She was like, her whole storyline centered around like being in a pop group and getting kicked out and trying to wrestle her way back in. Like in her organization, like wrestling and being a pop idol interweaves itself into the narrative, and I'm very interested into how that goes down.
Which one was the one who got herself over on Twitter by
her
by saying she was
that
like,
was her.
I'm here, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's
whatever.
her. That's her.
Okay, she's my new favorite.
Yeah, that's the one. I'm interested.
Wait.
And AEW like shared that tweet. I was like, that's rad.
Do you? Oh, this is kind of crazy.
It's good.
Can I ask a question that's a little out there? I was just thinking about like all these Joshis that are about to be there, and I was thinking about how WWE just signed a Joshi, and I wonder if it was like a reaction move to AEW about to have this tournament. And I realized that Meiko Satomura was finally got signed. She's been in the Mae Young Classic twice. You know, big star. I think she's on WCW. She's been around for a while. Is she Tian Sha?
I don't know. I don't know who Tian Sha is.
I want to know. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't know.
She signed to NXT UK, so maybe not.
Probably not.
But I don't know.
I just want to know who it is. Anyways.
I do want to say a couple things about the main event, though.
Please.
Yes, it was
excellent main event. You know, excellent stuff. Sorry, my computer's trying to die on me, and we don't want that to happen.
Don't you do it?
Don't you do it? First of all, I'm so sad that the Penta L0 is hurt, and it looks like he's hurt pretty bad because the new Lucha Brothers music slaps.
Dude,
it's so dope, and like
Death Triangle.
Yeah, that's cold. And that match, like, damn, Kenny Omega is so good. Damn, he is so damn good. Like, there were two different styles of matches going on in that. Like, that brawling first half into all the lucha shit that happened in the second half. Yeah. Like, the sequences in the last bit were just too damn much. Just that led into it all. Them trading finishers and signature moves and V-triggers and magic killers. And, and Rey Fenix is a fucking superstar.
Bro, he is so dope.
Fucking star.
I was like, there's so many great workers in this. And WWE really fucked up letting Neville go.
Yep.
Really fucked up.
Neville.
Because him from the top rope is
oh my God.
beautiful.
I just thought about how we could get
see.
Neville versus Will Ospreay. Oh my God. Oh my God. That would be so dope. Oh,
Will
sorry.
Ospreay versus a lot of dudes.
Oh my goodness. Sorry. I'm juiced in my pants.
I was trying to think of the name of your left nipple from last week, but I can't remember.
Left nipple is Remington. Right nipple is Lamont.
Okay, Lamont is Remington. That is definitely going to be. They're reoccurring characters now.
I got to give them voices. Well, sorry, sorry, I mean to interrupt, my man. You still with us, brother?
I'm here. Yeah, I finished my point.
Point finished.
Point in.
Yeah, there was incredible finish to the show.
Great shit.
Good way to go out.
I will say this before we leave AEW. I don't know if you guys are done, but I think this is a really smart crossover for AEW to get some of these NBA fans involved.
Shaq.
I don't think Shaq is like I don't want to see him in a wrestling ring, but I mean, this is the first time we've seen
Black Tornado,
some basketball crossover.
Yep.
It was funny. I thought it was funny. Like, you got Ernie there.
It's
funny.
Like,
he if Shaq does anything, he commits to everything. You know what I mean? He's in it.
Except wrestling in the WWE.
Yeah, truly.
I know the big shows.
I don't know.
Pissed.
Yeah, like
get some NBA fans involved.
They literally kept. Actually, Big Show's happy as hell. He's like, look, they kept me on contract just because they thought you might do this. So thank you. Thank you very much for not coming.
Fair
through.
enough.
If you'd done this match 5 years ago, I would have been fired 3 years ago.
God bless you. Well, what are you gonna do?
I think we should move on to SmackDown. Yeah, it's it for the dubs. Let's go greet the tribal chief in the land of SmackDown. That's a scary dude.
This is a reliably better show than Raw, at least. Right?
Absolutely.
Always.
2 hours long.
Over easy.
What's up?
They were so close on the tag team.
Oh, the Dirty Dogs.
So close. They almost gave it to us.
Really?
They had
pretty much got
music.
Got matching. I mean, the music, I'll say, you guys may disagree, I found a little generic.
What do you want from us?
I just...
Come on. It was
They're
nice.
here to show the world.
But it was...
Did it say there? Or
yes.
It did?
It said no. It said we're here.
Oh, we're sorry.
We're.
We're
Okay,
sorry.
which I liked.
Yeah, we're some collective. It's not they're a team now. Like
That's literally what you were asking for.
What do you want?
You know, I'm being a little picky. I guess I wanted a song that I immediately
wanted a better song.
Could hum back to. You know, a melody that slap. I miss these themes that I want to sit that I get excited to listen to. This was it was a fine rock and roll wrestling. The Dirty Dog. You know, I wanted some dogs in there.
Over Easy is experiencing. Over Easy is experiencing the wrestling equivalent of a bad blowjob.
I wanted it.
Is it like a bad blowjob you're experiencing?
No,
I will say I'm kind of in between though. I'm in between you both because I was like, they got music. We're here to show the world. I'm down with it. And I was like, they're just so close. Just commit.
Why would they call them
the Dirty Dogs? They won't do it. Why are you calling them Dolph Ziggler and Robert
Mouthful.
And why is Glorious still on the fucking Titantron? Take Glorious off of there. Get rid of Glorious. Robert Roode, you're not Glorious anymore. You got rid of the robe. No. Let it go.
No robes anymore.
Make an actual tag team graphic. You already got the thing that's on the back of the jackets. Put it on the Titantron. That's all you got to do. Easy.
Yeah, and I don't think there's a dirty dog named Robert. I think he needs to go back to Robbie. He should be. If you don't want to be Bobby, now you're Robbie Roode, right? Or is that bad?
No,
or just Rude.
How about just
no? Don't take people's first names anymore. Don't do it. Give Mustafa free Matt, free all the first names. Don't do it.
In this case, I kind of like it. But
free Adrian.
Rude, he's like not the Rude, you know. He's not. Rick Rude is the Rude. Like this.
Yeah, that's true.
Bobby Roode, not that Rude.
Don't take my name. It's all I have.
All right, fair enough. Robert Roode.
But just call them the Dirty Dogs.
No, they should.
With a Z.
I didn't notice that they hadn't called him that, but that is a thing.
They're so hesitant to do this. They have a name. It's on their jackets.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and call them that.
On that match, is Tucky alive? And if so, I kind of want him to come back and beat Otis's ass.
Send help for Tucky.
Tucky, bring Tucky. We're gonna find out that Tucky got cut in about 5 minutes.
No, who cares about Tucky, dude? What are you talking about?
Hanging out with Steve Cutler.
I think he was in that match exactly.
Poor guy.
No, who cares about Otis? What was he even doing? The Alpha Club? What's going on?
Bro, jobbers.
I hope so, because you buried Shinsuke Nakamura, so fuck you, Otis.
The new Ascension. They're the new Ascension.
Rest in peace.
How'd you like your Tribal Chief in the opening promo?
Listen, what's going on with the sound? Why does it? Do you guys hear the sound?
Yeah, I know.
And I feel like it's especially in SmackDown for some reason, but maybe Raw just seems like 10 years ago. But every week it's like this, like, you know, they're trying to make it seem like there's sound coming from the computers or something. The sound mixing is atrocious. It's like there's like this buzz that's like one note that's maybe I'm going insane, but it's horrible.
I think they're trying to like get some of Paul without giving him a mic and like trying to seem like it's like they're all running the show type of sound. I don't know if that's an excuse, but that's kind of how I was receiving it.
It's very distracting, especially when Roman is starting this promo, pausing for the fake crowd to chant "You suck" or whatever. I'm just like, we know it's not real. There's no crowd chanting that. Just talk.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I think it was the delivery was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's killing it.
I was curious to see how he was going to make the Edge thing about him, and he did a good job of that.
You know, because I didn't think that I would care at all about Edge versus Roman Reigns, but by the end of SmackDown, I was like, this is the one I want to see.
Yeah. Of all the teases, I thought that one was maybe the most effective.
Yeah, it's a true good guy versus a true bad guy. You know, the somebody coming back to take what he never lost versus the guy who's like protecting his yard and shit. Like, it works for me.
Man, I'm gonna be so surprised if this match happens because you guys are you're convincing me, but I still think it's the Wednesday night program, especially with KO's involved.
I still think it could be John Cena.
How do you explain KO being involved?
There's no God. There's no God, and he doesn't love us. That's
and he's
why.
Never I mean, maybe that's his last retribution, and he's gonna shut it down now.
I hate you.
Yeah, right.
And it's done. That stunner was his last retribution. I don't know.
I hope so. I hope that was it. Like, like I watched Talking Smack, and Paul said he's not getting near the title again. Like, please. Fight Jey Uso, please. Fight Paul Heyman. Fight me. Don't fight Roman Reigns. I swear. God.
Sounds good.
No, but no. Yeah. I thought that was really effective tease. KO punctuation notwithstanding, it did allow Edge to kind of like slither out of there in a very sly way, so I did enjoy that.
Yeah, I didn't hate it. I really didn't hate Kevin Owens' usage that way.
It's much like sorry, keep on. Interrupted.
No, go ahead. I was just saying. I mean, as long as that's it, but we don't know.
We just don't know. I'm afraid that it's not over. That's my only thing. Like,
and you know what? I think the only reason I didn't hate it is because his music didn't hit.
They played Edge.
Yeah, because Edge is there. He needs to be the end. But you're right. We may be getting next week, KO and Edge versus Roman and Uso, Jay.
This is kind of comes to my point. Like, it should have just after KO lost one of the two times, it should have moved on to a new person who they could be doing this with. They could do this with Shinsuke. That could have been Kinshasa.
Yep.
There's no reason that couldn't have been.
And you're right. You know what? Because it could be Edge versus Roman because Edge got a Hulk Hogan endorsement, so that's what you need for WrestleMania 37.
I hate everything. Like,
that's all you need.
Not wrong.
That's he's going to Mania, baby.
What else
he's winning the title. He's winning all the titles. He's winning the AEW title next. Like that's how with the Hulk endorsement, Edge is going straight to the top.
Well, maybe it's going to be Hulk, actually.
Oh, God.
He's been on TV a few times the past couple months.
Get out of here. Get out.
Hulk could be making his big comeback.
Against Roman Reigns.
Can I say, I'm a little glad that Big E didn't win the Royal Rumble. Now I can enjoy his Intercontinental reign without distraction.
He's so badass.
Yes. He's so good, man.
Yeah, good triple threat match. And Big E was bringing the fire after that shit.
Yeah.
Yes, man. He's honestly, I just think he's a star.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a freaking star. I love how personable he is. I feel like we're really watching the beginning of something special. And side note, Apollo Crews, that backflip off of the freaking apron was outstanding.
Yo, he had like a couple moves in the span of like 45 seconds. And I'm like, what is this freak of nature doing?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't it work? I don't know why it doesn't work.
What do you mean?
Maybe it will. Like, when will he, like...
Well, I think when you talk about my boy Austin Theory and personalities, it's something to say.
Yeah. I was about to bring that up. I was definitely about to make a one-to-one comparison between the two.
Yeah, and there's something to say there, but I think they're on the right track right now. I mean, I really thought he was going to go after Big E after that match and go the full heel, but there's the slow build, and I'm kind of into it. Yeah. It's happening.
Maybe he should join Her Biz.
He's a candidate.
Yeah, I don't mind them working in and around each other, and maybe you can find a way to shift Sammy out of it and, slide someone into, where Apollo is and move Apollo into the Sammy role and keep it a triumvirate for WrestleMania. I don't mind Big E working around them for a little longer.
No, not at all.
Like that's a lot of fun.
I think Big E needs the time to solidify him as a singles competitor again. And I think he's also putting over some other wrestlers. Well, maybe not Sammy, but especially Apollo right now. I think he's giving Apollo something valuable.
Yeah, for sure. He's selling a lot for Apollo.
Absolutely. Cesaro and Bryan adding color or accidental.
I think it was accidental juice. Whoopsie juice.
Jeez. I think that was definitely accidental, yeah.
He was bleeding.
Kind of ugly.
Yeah.
He's getting some love.
Yeah, dude. I'm like DB is I know he's his thing is putting people over, but this dude needs a win if he's got something. he's got a WrestleMania story or something like.
Bro, a total 180 from the Royal Rumble lead up.
Yeah. Maybe that's the story, but I don't know.
I think
Cesaro wins by submission.
Yeah, that was surprising.
I didn't see it happening, but
I think we gotta start watching Daniel Bryan matches to get the most out of them. We just gotta enjoy them as kind of like one-offs as they are. Mm-hmm. Like I think these are the jokes, folks. Like it's like Bret Hart matches. I want to go have a kick-ass match with 1, 2, 3 kid that they'll talk about in 15 years, and I just want to have it. And I think that's what Daniel Bryan's doing right now.
Yeah, and I'm not even mad about it.
Yeah.
That's why I loved watching him in the Royal Rumble so much. I mean, just watching him like sell for fucking Ricochet and shit. Like I went back and rewatched the Royal Rumble because when I wasn't obsessed with taking a bong rip every time someone was eliminated, and I enjoyed it a lot more the second time. But yeah, just watching Daniel Bryan, just like he didn't give a fuck who it was. He was just like, "Come on, let's fight." Yeah, he's just having so much fun. Like it's just it's great to watch.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like he's wrestling with joy, and that's the character.
I think so, and he doesn't need to win, I guess. But if there's a big story, I mean, if he's a candidate for there's so many possibilities with WrestleMania main events, and Daniel Bryan is still in the picture.
It's interesting stuff, man.
I mean, what are your picks at this point for the 2 WrestleMania main events?
Bianca, Sasha.
Well, obviously that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more talking about who Edge is going to pick, and who's Roman going to wrestle, who's Drew going to wrestle.
Well, one of them's not going to be the main event because there's only the 2 main events are from the Royal Rumble.
There you go.
Well,
so I don't know. So I guess I think Drew's going to get the shit end of the stick because the Universal Championship is that title for WWE.
I mean,
so Roman versus Edge. It sounds like what y'all have been convincing me. I mean, my fantasy booking you already know is Edge versus Balor, but I'm down with Edge versus Roman.
I just don't. I mean, are they gonna do Sheamus versus Drew at WrestleMania?
You think they're gonna draw that out to Mania?
I hope not, but I mean, maybe I don't hope not. Maybe I'm gonna pray. Yes, I do, and I'm gonna say they're gonna make it good. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I hope so.
That's bold.
Yeah, we doing bold shit here. They're gonna find a way to make it interesting, and they're gonna draw that shit out from Mania because that's the story they've been working on telling this whole damn time.
I hope. I mean, I think that I'm not that mad about it.
No.
Because I don't know what they're going to do with Drew at this point for Mania.
So, Roman...
It worked with the Raquel Rhea stuff, honestly.
Maybe it's Keith. We want it to be Keith Lee so bad.
Nah, I think it's good shit. And then, yeah, Bianca. Ah, man, Bianca's a fucking star.
Bro, she is a freaking star. I legitimately get chills watching her, experience this whole thing.
Dude, the clip of her parents...
Yeah, that was great.
Bro, her dad broke that couch.
I could not stop laughing.
Yo, that was amazing. And she was, I read on some website that she was the first black winner to win the Royal Rumble in 20 years. And obviously the first black woman to win the Royal Rumble. And that's big shit.
Who's big black that won the first one?
The Rock.
The Rock's not black?
Okay, so first.
No. You can't do that.
I'm with you, brother. Don't
can't slap The Rock in there.
And it makes it even more special.
Yeah, don't do that. Kofi's the first black champion. Bianca's the first black winner of the Royal Rumble. We just started doing this shit right. No. The Rock is part of a long, long line of his Samoan proud and should be claimed proudly Samoan heritage. Good on him. Black is nah, fam. Nah, just nah. Don't do that.
I mean, yeah, it's
the first.
It's worth discussing. Not everyone feels the same way.
Well, they feel wrong,
but
they feel fucking wrong. That's what they feel.
Where's Kofi from?
Ghana.
Jamaica, right?
No.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. That's exactly why The Rock isn't black. In a company where they get to tell you, the viewer, where these people are from, they always told us The Rock was Samoan. So you don't get to say he's black after the fact. The whole time he was doing hakas and shit, that's what he was. So bless him. You sent him out in a tribal thingy thing with the blue ribbons. Like you rocked with it.
Blue chipper.
Yeah. So no. And I love The Rock, but no.
All right.
I respect it.
It has been said.
At me. I have time this Black History Month. At me.
Anyways, Kayla said that Bianca's the fastest rising superstar, and JB confirmed that last week, and I'm still down with it. But I will say this: I love that Sasha was like, she was like, but who's still running on SmackDown? And that's coming from a Bianca fan. It made just the program that much more interesting. That Sasha was like, but the best. She was like, I don't know about all that.
This belt right here.
I don't know about all that. Now calm down, rookie. And that's the kind of story.
You could just tell that Bianca could not smile if she tried.
She can't. She's the biggest babyface.
Like she's so happy. You can tell she's not faking it.
Do you think
she's got some heel in her though? I'm excited to see it years. Maybe next year, years down the road.
A what?
A heel run.
Oh hell yeah! She kind of was there in NXT for a little bit.
Yeah.
But she's so impressive. Do you think Sasha goes heel on this?
I think it's right.
Yeah, that's a good question. Right. It has to be.
I don't think it has to be. It could literally just be a nice babyface versus babyface. They say, "Oh, you're giving her the rub by her doing WrestleMania with you."
No, let's turn her. I would
love there to be. I like stories, so they.
I say if they're gonna do it at any pay-per-view, WrestleMania is the one for it to be like
let's
that.
Turn her.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Like.
Have Snoop help her. He'll take another bag. Fuck it.
Good night, everybody.
From the top rope.
Snoop,
he's magically better.
Snoop runs in on
botched on
Bunny.
AEW. Oh my god!
I was about to call him Big Bunny. I forgot his name. Anyway,
jeez Louise.
It always comes off the rails a little bit at the end.
At the very end.
A little bit.
That's okay.
But it's okay. We like things to go off the rails.
We did it.
We've been through a lot. But you know what there's always time for? Just a little bit of that secret stash. I got a little left just at the bottom. So I've been in the lab. I've been cooking it up. So I want to bring it back for you. You thought it was over with. The secret stash coming back for you. So go ahead and enjoy that secret stash. Bow, bow, back in your mouth.
In your mouth.
Yeah. We back in the house, and we back with JB's Secret Stash with Diesel versus Razor Ramon for the Intercontinental Championship in Germany, of all places. I don't even think this bitch is in Germany. I think just this is a popular match in Germany. Ooh, and here comes Razor Ramon coming out hot. This match is so hot, I ain't even got time to tell you what I'm smoking, because I'm smoking on that Pina Colada. That's a whole lot of Pina Colada that I'm smoking. And we got a back body drop from Diesel to Razor Ramon. And if you know anything about the Secret Stash, we always smoke for the back body drop. Miss Big Boot by Diesel and a clothesline for Razor. I'm not gonna have time to tell you about this match. Razor Ramon is coming out like, yo, Chico, catch these hands. Catch all these hands. Catch this toothpick. Catch this gold. Catch everything, boy. This boy is going hard. He done slapped the mullet off of Diesel. Diesel's like, yo, I'm going to get a haircut after this, man. I got to go get this pompadour, man. This mullet is weighing me down. Every time my mullet kicks back, he knows where to hit me. Oh, Lord. Oh, only Razor Ramon can look as boss as he does in pink neon tights. How you gonna be the bad guy in pink neon tights? This is like an OG Cameron right here. Diesel coming back with the power game. He gonna slow it down. Gonna break it on down for you. Ooh, and the back elbow from Diesel to Razor. And we've all been chopped and screwed by this one before. The knees to the stomach. Diesel got about 4 moves. He's going to use them all upside Razor Ramon's head. Back and forth. Back and forth. And here comes the sidewalk slam. Now, it is rather dangerous to use all of your offensive capabilities on one sequence, so I have no idea what Diesel's going to do after this. Oops, scoop slam. Oh, I forgot about the snake eyes. WCW finisher, the snake eyes. Stop doing this pretty much right after this title reign. Oh, he's getting in all his spots. We've got continued dominance by Big Daddy Cool Diesel, holding it down against Razor Ramon. Razor Ramon's coming back with the fire. He's coming back with those hand slaps. The Rock is watching the way he throws his punches, says, I'm going to take some of that in 15 years. And Diesel hits him back with the nope. Have a little bit of this nope. Little known fact about young JB. The first bit of WWE merchandise that he ever bought was a Big Daddy Cool Diesel glove. This match is so far back that Diesel doesn't even have those trademarks yet. That's just a regular ass glove. God bless. Shawn Michaels out there strutting around in a bib. In a heartbreak bib. Chains just jingling. I don't think sitting on a man's head is a wrestling move. I think that's a sexual favor, Diesel. I don't know what this is, man. I'm feeling uncomfortable. And so is Razor Ramon, raising him up on the electric chair. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, ones we can depend on. Nothing like the click working together, because I don't think Diesel takes bumps like this for everybody. This is friendship and love at work. I love you, brother. You buy the beers later. Make me look great. Shawn Michaels is going nuts. He's got barbecue sauce on his bib. I'm really glad they retired this look. This looks a mess. He looks like a bun carrying a biscuit. Like, he looked like a Barney animal. He looked like a Care Bear. That's what he looked like. He looked like a sexy Care Bear.
And the kick out by Big Daddy Cool Diesel after the electric chair drop.
Here comes the comeback by Razor Ramon, slapping him strong. 1, 2, 3 slaps. And a second rope bulldog by Razor Ramon, breaking out the rare 6th move that Razor Ramon has. A scoop and a slam by Razor Ramon. Come get some of this hair grease in your mouth. Shawn Michaels coming up and bumping like mad. Ooh, a knee to the stomach by Big Daddy Cool Diesel. Shawn Michaels up to Shawn Michaels shenanigan, and Diesel's going back to move number 4. Oh, Diesel bumps into Shawn, and Shawn goes flying. The turnbuckle's exposed. Razor goes in the turnbuckle. A boot to the gut, and oh my God, the jackknife powerbomb. 1, 2, 3 spoilers for an old ass match, and the oft-forgotten and underappreciated Big Daddy Cool Intercontinental Championship reign begins. Rain down on me, let it fall on me. Oh my goodness, I think I've seen this clip, but I don't think I've ever seen it live. The jump into the arms from Shawn Michaels wearing the bib. This is the moment the gif is made from. Shawn Michaels jumping into Diesel with arms wide open as Diesel stalks out with the championship in tow. Big Daddy Cool gonna get him warmed up for a WWE Championship reign in 1997, I think that was. Maybe we'll do some matches from that later on. But here it is, there it was, and there we go. This has been JB's Secret Stash. We out.
Right on.
And I hope that one was funny too.
It will be.
Yeah, that's a throwback. That's one for the way back. I recorded that one a little while ago. But yeah,
that was the week in wrestling.
That was a whole last week.
That was it.
Yeah.
The week in wrestling. And we got high and we talked about it again. Right here on the 420 Wrestling
Whole
Hour.
week, more than just one show. We gave it the whole week for you this time.
Exactly. We know you missed it.
Yeah,
that's why
it's
you
back
all
for you.
left. You were like, what? They're not talking about the whole week? It's just the Rumble? Fuck out of here. We're not going to listen.
But they definitely
that was my call. My bad. It's not going to ever happen again. It was my birthday. I was trying to get a little time.
You get that quality time in, you know?
And it happened, and I appreciate it.
Get it, man.
But now we're back in full force.
Yeah. Cheeks must be crunched on a birthday. You gotta get busy.
Exactly. But it's over now. I'm just another old dude. Smoking and watching wrestling and talking about it on this show.
Yeah, and we're going to do it again next week, this time with a special guest.
Is this happening next week?
I think maybe. We're going to see, hopefully.
Let's leave it as a maybe. We may have a run-in.
Maybe next week.
Like mysteries.
Next week. All weeks, he could be anywhere. He could just pop up. But you know who else could pop up? Viewers and listeners like you.
That's right. And follow us at 420 Wrestle Hour on Twitter, Instagram. It's good shit. Just like this brownie scout that's got me really high and ready to go eat some Lady Gaga Oreos.
Hey, Lady Gaga Oreos.
Are they good?
Yeah, she has her own Oreos. You should get them.
Wasn't ready.
I'll check them out.
And on that note, I guess we'll smoke you later.
Peace.
Yow.